Hello everyone, thank you for checking out my video. Welcome to my channel where we talk all about different types of outdoor apparel for things like hiking, trekking, climbing, skiing, camping, fishing, sailing, right? All that fun stuff. My name is Chris and today we're going to show you the KUHL Aktivator Hoody. So if you like cool jackets, products, this is going to be a really great piece. I'm going to tell you all about it. We're going to go into some detail here, and hopefully by the end of the video you'll understand what this piece is all about and maybe if it's right for you or not. All right, so let's get started. This is a really nice jacket. Now I recently just did a video on the Spyfire down insulated jacket, which I was really impressed with, pleasantly surprised at how many features it had and just how nice and comfortable that jacket was. So I just got this activator and I gotta tell you, this is another great piece. So, you know, KUHL makes a bunch of different products. So they have a lineup geared for work, a lineup geared for more casual stuff, and then a lineup geared for more like mountain activities. This one is going to be toward that mountain activities and casual kind of jacket. Is really versatile. It definitely can be worn as a standalone piece around town, you know, whatever you're doing every day, or you can take this thing up in the mountains and you're ready to go. This is a really great piece. So the fabric here, first off, let me say, it's very silky, both inside and outside of the jacket. It really has a nice silky feel to it. So it's really comfortable, it's easy to slide on. You know, you put your arms through the sleeves and they just glide right through. It's really nice. This material I found is also very wind resistant because it just happens to be like crazy windy outside here yesterday and today. And like in the low to mid 40s in temperature, which brings the wind chill down into the low to mid 30s. And this jacket did a great job of keeping me comfortable, just with a t-shirt on underneath. You know, it wasn't super warm, but I wasn't cold in it. It really has a nice amount of insulation in here to really provide some warmth. Now I believe KUHL does say that this is one of their warmest synthetically insulated jackets, and absolutely it's really nice. So it uses different weights of insulation in here. It uses an 80 GSM insulation, I believe, out over the outer arms, over the shoulders, and throughout the main body of the jacket, both in the front and in the back. So it's a nice warm insulation, and it also has a 60 GSM insulation here under the side of the arm and down the side of the body. So it's giving you two different weights. It helps to reduce some of the weight of the jacket, and it also provides a little more warmth in, you know, your core areas where you need it more. So, you know, a well thought out designed jacket. Now it also uses like a fleece, like a high pile fleece kind of thing here under the armpits. And it's just another feature here that's going to help give you some comfort and a little more breathability. And there's even another type of fabric here around the cuffs, on the bottom side of the cuffs, and the black band over the top, that's actually like a soft shell fabric that's stretchy. Now it reminds me very much of like what they call a wee burly double weave. It's definitely an abrasion resistant, tough, but yet stretchy soft shell fabric here. So that's kind of nice. Now the whole jacket is coated with a PFC-free DWR coating, so it will help to repel some light rain and moisture. And being that this is a synthetically insulated jacket, if you are out in the rain, the synthetic insulation inside will still keep you warm even if it gets wet. So that's a nice advantage with these synthetic jackets. Now, as I said, it has this fabric, this soft shell fabric here around the cuffs. That's also the same fabric that's up here a little bit on the zippers, as well as the side of the pockets, and here on the bottom of the jacket. So this all adds to a little stretch, and helps with the mobility that you'll have in the jacket. So really nice. It's definitely a well thought out piece here. So as I was saying, it's being really versatile. So you can, yes, absolutely use it up in the mountains, whether you're hiking, all kinds of mountaineering, climbing, perhaps even a insulation layer under a hard shell if you're doing some skiing. Okay, it's definitely a nice breathable jacket for all those activities. And if you are doing some climbing, it does not have a double zipper here, but it does have these high chest pockets, which is always a nice advantage if you are up climbing. It also has two nice hand pockets here on the side. And inside is just that same silky material that's on the outside and interior of this jacket here. So, while it's not like fleece lined or anything, it is really comfortable and silky, soft and smooth in there. They are warm pockets because all the insulation here is on the top. So it is a nice warm pocket. Okay. Inside the jacket, we don't have any other pockets. But it is, really nice. You can see this fabric here under the arms. I have the picture up here. Behind me, you can see how this is. In fact, let me take it off for you, and you can see what the inside of the jacket looks like. Okay? So you see all these nice high pile fleece panels here. That's going to provide a lot of breathability and comfort. The jacket also does have these pull cord adjustments here along the bottom, one on each side, to help draw up the bottom of the jacket, keep you nice and warm. It has a nice loop here for hanging your jacket up, so that's kind of a neat thing. Okay, so while I have this jacket off for you, I would like to weigh it, and then we'll get into the hood. All right, so the jacket, it's not the lightest weight jacket in the world, but it's definitely has some nice features that are going to keep you comfortable and warm. I don't think its main point is to be super lightweight. Okay, so this jacket is a size extra large, and it weighs 595 grams. So I am 6'2", about 210, 215 pounds, and I typically wear a size extra large, and that's here what this jacket is. So 595 grams, it's not the lightest thing in the world, but it's certainly not the heaviest jacket out there. KUHL has, some really nice smooth zippers, definitely a nice heavy duty zipper. But what I noticed now, if I'm going to pick something here that I don't like about this jacket, it's not that I really don't like it, I just think, I'm just pointing it out. There are little zipper pulls on all of the pockets, right up here, down here on the sides, we have nice zipper pulls. But the main zipper on the jacket, there's no zipper pull. And it just kind of hit me funny. I don't know. I guess, I test 5,000 different jackets and everyone's got a little zipper pull. And I go to grab this one and there's nothing there. And I says, oh, there's no zipper pull on this. So, I don't know. Like, why couldn't they put a nice zipper pull on the main zipper here? But whatever. Hey, listen, if that's my only complaint about the jacket, I think, it's not too bad. But just kind of found that weird, right? There's no zipper pull. Okay, so let's talk about this hood. So the hood is really nice on here, actually. It is a nice fit if you're not wearing a helmet. It has, we'll get into a helmet here in a minute, but it has two little pull adjustments here. And these are typical of just about all of KUHL's little hood adjustments here. They have an interesting little piece that basically you pull this cord through and then you pull it tight in here and it actually kind of locks in place on its own little clips here. So it's got like a narrower gap inside this clip where you can pull the string into, and it kind of pinches it. And then you just pull it down off of that back into the larger hole, and then you can, pull the hood, adjust it however you like. It loosens it up. All right, on the back of this hood, there is a little flap here with a pull cord adjustment under it. And the pull cord adjustment just takes the volume here out of the hood. So, without wearing a helmet, if you just have a little beanie or a baseball cap or something, or nothing, this hood really fits great. And this is a really nice fitting hood. So, very nice. Now, when it comes to wearing a helmet, it gets a little tricky. So, I find that this hood here is kind of maybe a middle ground where it's good without a helmet, and it can be okay if you are wearing it over a helmet. So it's better without a helmet. But let me put this on and show you. So there is some extra room in the hood. But when you put on a helmet, this is my Black Diamond Half Dome, the hood starts to get a little tight. Okay, so does it fit? Yes, right? But I'm tighter here now. Not terrible, but it's a little tighter here. And I feel just that, like, I'm turning my head and it's pulling on the helmet, and right? So can you wear a helmet? I would say, yeah, I guess you could if you have to. However, it's not the best fit. Definitely not designed as a helmet compatible hood, I would have to say. So yeah, take that as a, guide as to how it fits with a helmet. Little tight, probably not designed for the helmet use, but if you have to fit it over a helmet, you can. Now, while I also have the hood up here, the front here has a really nice brim that's just a really nice piece, kind of sticks out a little bit, right? So it helps to protect you from the weather, right? The rain will run off it and not run down into your face. So a really nice little brim there on the hood as well. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea of what this jacket is all about. It's really nice. I mean, these chest pockets are nice size, definitely can store some stuff in here. And, it's very comfortable and warm. So let me show you this. I brought a fleece down here. So this is the Aktivator jacket. This is the Aktivator fleece. All right, so let me show you how they fit together. Now this jacket will fit great underneath the hard shell, something like that, but there is definitely room underneath it for a nice layer like this fleece. So this just, I'm going to do a whole nother video on this fleece, but just in general, this is a pretty heavyweight fleece. This is the heaviest, warmest fleece that KUHL makes. At least that's what they say on their website. But it is definitely a nice, warm, heavier weight fleece. It has the same kind of up high chest pockets that the Aktivator jacket does. So if I put these two together, they actually make a really great combination here. They fit really well underneath. Now, there still is plenty of movement that's, this is unrestricted. You can certainly still move in this. I will say that with the fleece underneath here, not that it gets tighter, but it does kind of pull a little bit more on the jacket. Like you can see my sleeves pull up a little short when I'm reaching, just a little bit. But without the fleece underneath this jacket, the jacket fits great. There's plenty of movement that you can do in it. Heavyweight fleece, so it's definitely going to be thicker and heavier and take up more space under the jacket than any other lighter weight fleece would. Now I also have the reactive grid hoodie fleece from KUHL, and I've worn that underneath here, and that's absolutely perfect. Like, total freedom of movement. There's no pulling, stretching, anything underneath this jacket. And that's just how it fits me, right? I mean, for somebody else, it might fit better. It might fit worse. But for me, this is what I found. So I hope that's a decent guide for you. Again, heavyweight fleece, super heavyweight fleece, fits well. Okay, really, I mean, it's nice. It's a great warm combination here. But if you're gonna be doing a lot more movement, perhaps climbing or skiing, you might go with the lighter reactive grid fleece underneath this, just to give you a little more unrestricted movement. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up here. I hope that that video helped you out. Answered some questions for you. Two really great pieces here, absolutely, from KUHL. And this jacket's really nice. I definitely do like it. So again, thank you very much for watching today. If the video helped you out, please hit the little thumbs up, the like button here. Subscribe to the channel. Take some time, take a look around. There are hundreds of videos here for you. Now they're all broken down to different categories in the playlists. So if you like KUHL products and you want to learn more about KUHL products, you can go up to my playlists on my channel and pick out KUHL products, and you'll have all the cool videos. Same thing with Arc'teryx or Patagonia, Rab or Helly Hansen. And they also break things down into synthetically insulated jackets, down insulated jackets, fleeces, hard shells, soft shells, like all kinds of stuff like that. So, help you find things a little bit easier. Again, thank you very much for watching today. I'm going to wrap it up, and we'll see you back hopefully in another video. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.